Coming up next, from Golden One Center in California's capital city, Sacramento, the Warriors taking on the Kings. For the Warriors, they come in having only lost one of the past 8 games. This obviously is a tough team to beat. Kings, Warriors, coming up next, right after this. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Pistons. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've really come together. You can see the confidence in their body language, playing with that sustained focus. That's why they're leading this division.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. MP out there with Kuminga. And it's Moody in at the 3. And for the Kings, Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Curry gets the screen from Edwards. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Kuminga.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Murray outside. DeRozan surveying the D to the paint. Here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And guarding Sabonis in the pick and roll is a guessing game. He's so agile and unpredictable in these sets.
Outside, Kuminga. Here's Curry with the 3, and the Warriors another 3. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Westbrook finds Murray. Takes it from 10, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. DeRozan's got 7.
And DeRozan is selective when it comes to taking threes, but they're looking confident from the corner.
Curry gets the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Westbrook passes to Sabonis. Levine for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Monk's checked in for the Kings. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Russell Westbrook. Kings have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. Pass to Sabonis. It's not going to go for him. Good defense by MP. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Schroeder. Sabonis has got 6. And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 1. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Yeah, and since both teams are in similar positions in the conference, winning the series this year would make a nice statement.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Achua, he's checked in for the Kings. Lean comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. Now Curry. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. And Edwards with the stuff.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Schroeder kicks to LaVine. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the dunk by MP.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
The Kings trail by 5. Schroeder with the ball. Nothing on the board. Monk outside. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Here's Curry. Up and in on the layup. Curry's got 15.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
LaVine finds Sabonis. Good on the shot. And it's 8 points for Sabonis.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Sabonis is out there with Achua. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Monk in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And you talk about the best center in the league. Sabonis, certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin, the second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with. Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Sacramento making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Good ball movement here by the Kings. LaVine for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. LaVine's got 6.
Well, they know LaVine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock from outside the arc. Hield can't hit. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Now Curry. After Westbrook's missed 3. Post finds Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got his first points of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Westbrook passes to LaVine. Pass to Sabonis. Over post. Sabonis' shot is off.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Hield kicks to Curry. Now here's Green. Back to Curry. Over Westbrook. And Sabonis pulls it down. The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Achua. LaVine inside the three-point line. Sacramento again missing. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Healed against Monk. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Here's Levine. Achua, the pass to Westbrook. Outside, Levine. Over Moody. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Levine.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Sacramento making some changes. Murray's checked in for Achua. And it's DeRozan in for Monk. Then for the Warriors, Edwards, he's checked in for Quentin Post. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Draymond Green. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Back to Westbrook. Murray kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Levine. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Levine's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The Kings trail by 5. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Sabonis. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, Sabonis knows he has the green light to take those shots. He's so dangerous off the catch.
And it's Edwards, top of the key. The 3 ball. Rebound collected by Levine. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Warriors on top, up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And greetings from the 2K studios.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Edwards, and it's Moody in at the small forward. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis, they're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Curry cooks him up inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Outside, Levine. Pulls it up. Nice jump shot. Good. Levine's got 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
DeRozan, that's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Curry. He's got 17. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Back to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Over Levine. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's DeRozan missing. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Edwards, a screen on Westbrook. On the wing, Hield. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Westbrook passes to DeRozan. The shake. And the layup is good. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Warriors trail by 3. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Kevin, back to you.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. 6 on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
And you know what? Highlights don't get any more spectacular than that one.
Edwards kicks to Kuminga. Edwards with the screen for Kuminga. Outside Curry. To the inside. MP going right to the rim.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Outside Levine. Back to Westbrook. Kings moving the ball around. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Down low. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from DeRozan. Sabonis has got the lead up to 3 now for Sacramento. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Kings. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski's checked in. Edwards finds Hield. Inside. MP gets the job done inside.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. Murray outside. Here's DeRozan, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Well, guys, DeRozan steadily putting points on the board. He's feeling it.
And here is MP. Here's Kuminga. Back to MP. And Edwards slams it in.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Here's DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
MP with a screen on Murray. Back to Moody. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Schroeder outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead.
Well, you got to at least honor Schroeder's outside shot. He's definitely capable of connecting.
Edwards a screen on Schroeder. Here's Podziemski. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. DeRozan for three. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision.
He's checked in for Quentin Post. And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Achua is out there with Monk. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And it's been this way all night. When Steph gets going, amazing things can happen.
Monk kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. Over MP. Sacramento again missing. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Stephen Curry. So here's Westbrook. Schroeder outside. Sabonis' screen on Curry. Schroeder off target from three-point range.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Here's Curry with the 3, and the Warriors another 3.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
There's the lob to Sabonis. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
A thunderous slam from Sabonis. Guys, that is a big man.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And some changes here for the Kings. Keegan Murray's checked in for Achua. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Monk. And Levine subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Now Murray. Westbrook with a screen for Murray. And the 3 misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kuminga off the pick from Edwards. Good on the basket.
And how about that composure from Kuminga, answering the call when his team needed one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Now Edwards. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Westbrook. DeRozan. Oh, he lays it in right over the defender.
Well, DeRozan can handle any situation. The pressure is a non-issue.
On top, Edwards. Layup, no good. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Sabonis outside. He's off from three.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Murray. DeRozan. Great pursuit. Got the second chance bucket.
Well, hard to find a more clutch performer than DeRozan. He had no problem coming up with the huge make.
Now Hield. MP. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Edwards. He finishes with a one-handed dunk. And Doug Christie has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Westbrook. That one is off, and he commits the intentional foul. MP buries the deep ball.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one. Giant points from Sabonis. They needed those.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. So it's Sacramento.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Let's lose a three. DeRozan pulls it down. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Timeout called by the Kings. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, the star tonight who broke the 30-point mark in the win. How did you balance knowing when to get your teammates going versus when it's time to look for your own shot?
It's not rocket science, JQ. If the ball goes in, you keep shooting. If it doesn't, you stop shooting.
Simple as that?
Yeah.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you.